welcome to Cambridge. Welcome to the conference. I'm Alexei Lapkin. I'm professor in this department. So we are in Department of Chemical Engineering and Biotechnology. If you're first time here, there's quite a few students and postdocs from the department. Please ask us questions, learn everything about us if you want. We are on the, well, we're in Cambridge, but we're in this place which doesn't look like Cambridge, right? So we're in the west side. This is where the university is placed in all of the physical sciences in the end. So in another decade or so, all of the engineering and chemistry or materials will be here. For now, it's computer science, us, material science, electrical engineers, civil engineers. Building on the entrance is the new Cavendish, which is Cavendish number 3. So Cavendish number 1 is a museum, and the social sciences, very old buildings in the city center. Cavendish 2, soon going to be demolished. It's 1950s, really horrible building. If you want to see how not to build stuff, it's in the corner of the site. And then the Cavendish 3 looks amazing. So hopefully it will be a good home of physics. So this is number 8 in the edition. We run it every year. The conference started with 2 research councils projects being funded at the same time, and PIs on the project who are all friends, realizing that we don't want to compete, we want to kind of do stuff together. And both projects had funding for outreach, so we put together the money from the 2 EPSRC grants and started running the conference. So this was with Rich from Leeds, with Cronin from Glasgow, with Federica from UCL, and Dave Woods from Southampton. And they've been helping us to run it since then. Every year when we run it, we send an email. What are the topics? Send us your people. And what else should we talk about? And we envisaged the conference as an event for the practitioners. So we typically bump the advertising talks off, so we don't invite those. But really ask people to talk about math, talk about methods, talk about new stuff, and share. And we want to keep this relatively small so that you have a chance to talk. There is long poster session, and there's enough time for conversations. The dinner is here, so there's a lot of time for interactions. I'm keeping on this slide because the sponsors are very important. Royal Society of Chemistry has been with us pretty much from day one. They offer best student talk and best student poster prize. So there are these prizes, and there will be a way of voting for them. So there will be winners. There always are winners. AstraZeneca has been sponsoring very generously the conference for the last, this is 3rd time they're doing it, and they've been a massive help. And this time we also joined with CDT Vault. They have a space upstairs. Please have a look at the registration thingy. I have no idea why it's doing that. I hope it will not do this during the talks. And the Singapore Global Network is a new sponsor. They are promoting the network. And just as a teaser, they've sent us a bartender. So at the dinner, there will be Singapore cocktails. So that's Singapore Global Network contribution to the conference. Right. The conference is not organized by me. It's all organized by the people from the research group and from the GMT Center. So Ija, Janjia, Michael somewhere, and Karen Hood, who is at the reception. These guys have done absolutely everything. So really great help for this. Okay, so this year also a little bit different. We have a representation of 2 largish projects. One is a European training network, Cinema. There's quite a few students and faculty from this project. This is machine learning for polymers. And there is a session, there are 3 talks together. They are on machine learning for polymers. It's an emergent topic in machine learning. Polymers are tough in this field. So this is kind of one of the first largish initiatives in this area. And the second project is Optimet. This is run by Adam. Adam is here. And this is a collaboration between Liverpool, Leeds, and Cambridge. And it's a kind of an extension of our prior work in the 3 universities, looking at combining experiments and knowledge management and AI in different labs. So there are posters, there are postdocs here. Please talk to everybody about these projects. And then finally, I'll introduce IDMT. IDMT is a center which now organizes the conference. The center is an initiative between this department and the Department of Chemistry. It's been alive since 2020. It's now a member-funded center, so these companies are paying for the center to exist. It's run as a center of excellence. These are consultancies, vendors, startups, large chemical synthesis, drug discovery companies. And what the center is doing is speeding up the productization of new things in digital technologies for chemistry. So new algorithms, new ways of automating, new robots, new approaches, and trying to push them into buyable things by larger companies as fast as possible. That's what the center does. It's quite successful in doing this. What we do, so the center develops new digital tools. It also tries different things, so it's lower in the cost of trying. So the failure within the center is not as expensive as failure within a corporate environment, for example. You can find space. We do training. There are quite a few researchers who spend time from industry. So we have company members actually being in the center full-time or part-time. And we support the startups. So just to show what we've done, we're now finishing IP transfer to one of our companies. We've built, I would say, the largest data set for polymer solubilities, so that now there is a machine learning model which predicts very accurately polymer solubilities that didn't exist before. We're supporting one of our startups, ReactWise. They are in the lab. We're hosting the Innovate UK project, which is a collaboration with Nottingham, but the project is here. The Accelerate Materials rolled out the IAM Learn platform in the lab, and they're using it as a kind of showcase and as a training. And IAM is going to run the workshop on lab automation at the end of today, or the end of tomorrow. We ran the summer school last year and the conference together with Liverpool, and we're now supporting the development of a new digital twins platform, which we will showcase in the center. We have a couple of labs. One is a high throughput, one is a robotics. It's in the old building. It's not in a new building like this, so not just the wooden floor. This is like, we have to keep that. We can modernize everything else, but the floor stays. Don't ask. Anyway, it's a beautiful floor, and it's a nice lab. Right, so that's pretty much everything from me. I didn't promise to fill 15 minutes, but I think we can start a little bit earlier and allow Kim to talk more. So we have 2 amazing keynote speakers for the conference. We've invited also quite a few people to come and talk about their work. And let's begin. So the first chair is Rich Bourne from University of Leeds.